from Kansas City. My mother's from Illinois, and they all came here. They followed the rest of the rednecks here. So
I know you're laughing. That's why I was laughing, because he's wearing a hat inside. Because I'm thinking I should get my hat.
I know. Well, how do you know you're a redneck? You wear your hat inside.
Is that why?
That's right. I mean,
we could hear a lot of that. And what this is
Oldecam.
And this is not a spring chicken. We're doing a wrap up of Comedy Central's roast of Larry, the cable guy.
As we say, that Comedy Central is really hitting a new low. They're roasting a fictitious person.
What? Oh, we did hear that when we were doing that, right?
That's right.
Yeah, who is Larry the cable guy? He is a fictitious person because his name is actually...
Isn't it Dan?
Daniel.
He's got a really nice
That's
name.
why they call him Larry the cable guy. He's
educated, basically, you gotta, the trick is, like they said, he stays in character completely.
He does, because Larry the cable guy.
He's like the, Borak, he's developed this character, and when he's on stage, he doesn't leave this character.
Actually, he was in this character on the carpet, too.
Yeah.
Because, okay. He's from, I was looking for those other notes. He's from the Blue Collar
tour with Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah, the Blue Collar
Which basically is how you know you're a redneck tour. They're funny because they're making fun of themselves.
Oh, and they have such a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one of the things you can always be certain of with Comedy Central as a roast.
Yeah.
I mean, and especially with there's a lot of comedians, it's always going to be funny.
Oh yeah.
And
the problem is that a lot of the best stuff is never going to make it to television.
Oh.
Never ever going to make it to TV.
Well, because even for cable, some of it. Let's just say Lisa Lampanelli as a roast master. They called her the Queen of Mean.
Yeah.
But you know what? She is always so upbeat and funny, and she delivers that punch with a smile.
And the point of the fact that she believes in chocolate love.
Well, she'll tell you that.
Yeah.
She believes in the chocolate love.
And she has been visited more times than a platoon going. You can't really say. The problem is the best stuff you can't say. I mean, I'm assuming that Comedy Central is probably going to make DVDs available of the uncensored side.
I mean, because some of it is really funny. Now, see, we're commenting about it because not only did we do the red carpet and we did the interviews, but we also did live blogging from the event. So we saw the unedited version.
Yeah, no, so with the unedited, you guys. I mean, you gotta be you gotta see if you can get into the audience at a Comedy Central roast because they are wild.
They really are funny. I mean, and
well, I know there's so many parts that they'll even admit, well, that's not gonna get on the air, and then they'll go back and redo that one because that is really so bad that one has no chance. They don't even want to worry about it. Okay, redo. The guy comes out and taps them. Okay, we can't do that. And the one thing they couldn't do that they stopped the program for was they were talking about another network.
Well, actually, I mean, here's the funny part about it is when you look at all of these, is they should be selling DVDs because some of this, I mean, it's even too. Well, but cable does have adult programming on it. This is a 10 at night. This is in language.
But it's just, I mean, even at 10 at night, there's a lot of what was said basically gets sort of, I'll put it this way, the show is like 2 hours long with commercials, and it was 2.5 hours long, so.
Well, it gets
edited because, they had, like some of the roasters, Reno Collier, for instance, he's the setup man for Larry the Cable Guy. And basically part of his material simply had to do with the fact that both of them, are trying to get in shape, like two fat guys getting up in the morning trying to get in shape is like going to the nearest Dunkin' Donut and then coming back home. So, basically, like he said that, what was it, that Larry is more like the jelly filling of the donuts that they buy because he is.
Yeah, they're with the Nutrisystem endorsement, right?
I know. They got $1 million to endorse Nutrisystem and lose. Like he did. He lost 40, 50 pounds of weight and then blew it.
Well, you know, part of it is probably so excited he lost the weight that he got excited and thought he could eat more.
Yeah, and you know, they said that went by that endorsement because you got to keep the weight off. You just don't get the $1 million, you know, get trimmed down and then go over to Dunkin' Donuts, you know. But
hey, maybe there should be a Dunkin' Donut diet.
yeah, but here's one that was really great.
Who did you
Greg
like? Greg
Giraldo.
Giraldo.
Greg
Giraldo. Greg!
I mean, nobody was nice to Greg Giraldo. I mean, there was many jokes about, you know, the fact that, you know, that like Larry the Cable Guy makes more. Larry the Cable Guy is making $250,000 a show.
A night. And Lisa Lampanelli kept
making a point out. They're all making a point that, you know, the Greg Giraldo, doesn't that make you want to stand up and slit your throat? You know, that you'll never see.
But Greg was funny.
But in his lifetime, he'd never see $250,000.
Greg is funny though.
Yeah, but he is the guy that they said, you know, he's the person, like on the old Dean Martin roast, they had people that were there every roast.
Giraldo, oh, that's true. You saw all those roasts.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Giraldo is one of these that's there on all the roasts because, you know, he's the guy that they can really pick on.
Wait a minute. How is this roast compared to like those old roasts that they used to do all the time?
Okay.
The roast at the Friars Club.
The Friars Club were, I mean, I got to see those too. The Friars Club were this is very nice and tame compared to the Friars
Oh, really?
Club. Oh, they just simply they would butcher you on the Friars Club. I mean, you had no friends at a Friars Club roast.
Because even when they roast you on here, it's in poor taste humor.
Yeah, it's poor taste, but there they would.
But it's very funny.
But they would make a point.
But it's not really mean.
Yeah, but no, it was mean. I mean, they'd say, you know, you think that I mean everything that I said? You absolutely believe that. I've said everything I said about you, I believe. That's what the Friars Club were mean.
Oh.
And, I mean, okay, this is where Don Rickles hit his stride was at the Friars Club roast because, you know, he was the king of mean. I mean, Lisa Lampanelli can't even hold a candle to Don Rickles. No, Don Rickles never had a nice thing to say about anybody in his life. So, but I mean,
you're just going through the roast.
The Dean Martin roast things though were tame, very tame because they were on network television, and there's people, you know, making jokes about their, you know, that I remember one on Lauren Green who was one of the roasters, not a roastee, and then one of the guys said, you know, wasn't my cat wearing that hair before you came on tonight? You know, because everybody knew that Lauren Green's hair was from an alpaca.
Oh.
So, but that was it. But we had Jeffrey Ross, though, was dressed immaculately.
Actually, Jeffrey Ross surprised me because I'm thinking about because we've seen Jeffrey Ross before at previous.
Oh, he dresses sort of.
He have a suit before we see him.
Yeah, but not in a tuxedo. I mean, this man. He really looked. He looked better than when he was on Dancing in the Stars.
I know, a black on black tuxedo. I mean, black on black. I mean, you know, that was like what we saw for the Oscar events.
Oh yeah.
You know, black on black tuxedo, really formal. Although there was some Velcro involved.
Yeah,
so
you have to see that.
You have to see that one. We're not going to give you the whole clue.
Yeah, but how do you know Ross is a redneck? Then you'll find out on that. But,
okay.
Poor Nick DiPaolo. I mean, this is a guy, he tanked. I mean,
well, come on, part of it is we did find out.
Yeah.
Because someone had told us that it's not all ad lib. In fact,
Mom, none was ad lib. Don't tell anybody
this.
No. They have scripts.
Because we heard, I'm sorry, we can't tell you what was in the script.
Okay, a lot of the time you'll see the guys come up on the stage with their script and put it down in front of them because they can't see the teleprompter in front of them. So they got the script. I mean, Gary Busey can see the teleprompter, but
Gary Busey was really
but
funny.
Jeffrey Ross couldn't see the head. It was, Gary Busey.
But
Nick DiPaolo though he was so bad. He was getting hostile with the audience. I didn't write this stuff. Please give me a break.
I know. Isn't that the funny part? Is you've got a bunch of comedians.
Yeah.
And who wrote this stuff?
I waited 3 years to get on this show, and they give me this.
But there's one thing that you know is that whoever's right. I mean, is they do know about the person to be able to write that type of comedy.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they're...
But see, Larry the Cable Guy actually works for the Comedy Central, too, so...
Oh, okay. So they already know a lot about it.
Yeah.